Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 12 Podcast of Christmas. Such a clever name that I came up with. It's episode 6, and we have a very special guest today. It is...
Andrew Ferguson, which is me.
That is the man sitting next to me. This was a long time coming. If you listen to the Nicholas Bellingham interview, I'm like, man, I hope we can get Ferg, because this will be, a very special episode. And we did. We somehow chased him down, got him to come out to my cabin, and...
Yes,
we're here.
Your cabin.
My
in
cabin.
the middle of the woods.
And there's snow falling outside.
It's so cold.
But...
it's not upstairs at the JP2 house.
This is not...
That's where it's not.
Man, but we wouldn't even know.
We wouldn't know.
Even there.
Yeah, we'd have no clue.
But for those of you joining us for the first time, you've been missing out. We've done 5 incredible episodes so far. But I guess you picked a good one to start with. We are here... And we're just going to talk Christmas and all the joyous occasions that come with the holiday season. I'm guessing you're a fan.
I have always said that Christmas is my favorite secular holiday.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Easter is your...
Well, it has to be.
Right.
Right? It's the most perfect.
It is.
But Christmas... Nothing has a season around it like Christmas does.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Where, you know what? Thanksgiving music. That's not a thing. That doesn't exist.
Yeah,
Where is it?
I think I've heard one and it was terrible.
See?
It was just like...
It just doesn't stand up for me.
It doesn't. Halloween, it makes an attempt, but like...
It tries.
It does.
It's also, slightly pagan, but, We're
just going to throw that out there.
Just a dash of heresy, but it's cool.
Right, yeah. Right. But I agree. Like, the best secular holiday has to be. I mean, just like, so much so because everyone is already like... They're trying to celebrate it in like November and all that, and October, and I've seen decorations as early as September. It's like, calm down.
I know, honestly.
Calm down. It's still like 80, 90 degrees outside. I don't think that's...
Well, that doesn't change where we are. I mean, it does change where we are because it's very cold and snowy outside.
It is very... Because we were in my winter cabin where it is snowing outside. Look out the window. You see all the snow.
Wow, look at that snow.
We should make a snowman after this.
We definitely could.
But we got to record first.
Yeah.
So you kind of know a little bit about all of this, right? I kind of gave you a little tidbit of information
bit of a rundown.
You made a trek over the mountain to visit me.
Right.
So, for those of you who don't know, it's just we get a different guest each episode. We just talk Christmas and the holidays and all the good stuff. And kind of from like a personal take. Because everyone has like different experiences, different traditions, different, all types of stuff when it comes to the holidays. So, it's kind of a way to learn about... everybody in this joyous time of year. So you're ready to just jump on in.
Let's jump on in.
Put on your goggles.
Put on my goggles.
Get on the diving board and jump in. So the first part, I cleverly called the 12 questions of Christmas because I couldn't come up with anything better. And it's the same 12 questions that I ask everybody who is on here. And I kind of like to go back and listen to everybody to see how they compare. So let's get going. So number 1. If you were Santa, what would you want people to leave out for you on Christmas Eve? So you leave cookies out for Santa, right?
Of course.
Is there like a food and a beverage that you would prefer to be left out for you?
Absolutely. Tide Pods.
You want Tide Pods?
I'm taking that back. I've just been thinking.
I would hope so.
I've just been thinking about Tide Pods.
It's been on your mind.
Yeah, it really has.
It'd be that way.
I would say. Gosh, what would I say? All right, I want... Oh, you're going to hate me.
No, I'm ready.
I want dried oranges from Trader Joe's and whiskey.
So, do the oranges come dried, or that's a process?
Oh, yeah, no, they come dried. Were you not involved with that whole thing?
No.
When I was making people try my dried oranges that I was such
not.
a fan of. I was talking them up for weeks because I love them. Tiffany Noel ate like one bite of a dried orange and spit it out. I think they're wonderful.
So what difference is it being dried? Is it more like kind of like a, what's the word, a raisin of an orange?
No. Yes and no. It's like candied. Have you ever like candied pineapple?
I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever had it.
Like not in a trail mix or anything?
Oh, I guess it would be in trail mix. Yeah.
It's the same idea. It's
but
the
an
same
orange.
idea. But
See,
an
that doesn't
orange.
sound bad.
See, doesn't it sound great? Doesn't it sound wonderful?
I need to try it, though.
Do you like kumquats?
I believe I had one in the past, and I believe it was a good experience.
Okay, well then you would like this.
I think I would. I might have to stop by Trader Joe's when I get back to Baton Rouge.
Yes.
As there's none here in this Arctic wilderness that we are.
Of course. There's nothing within miles of this place.
But whiskey, any particular whiskey? You got a...
If we're staying standard here, I am... You know, I'll take people into consideration. I don't want them to spend too much money on me, you know.
Yeah. Like CVS brand whiskey.
Well, yeah, Elijah Craig. No, I'm a pretty standard guy, pretty standard bourbon guy. So if people are really wanting to love me, if they really are, I'll do. The options here. The options. I'll do a Woodford if they're really feeling good about me, and if not, I'm fine with like a Buffalo Trace or.
That's good. So does the whiskey bring out the dried oranges?
I think it certainly does.
Okay.
Well, I'm a big old fashioned kind of guy, so orange peel definitely has to go in there. You know, so dried orange and some whiskey. Come on.
That sounds, and like you could do that every house, like just a little sip and a little bite and keep it moving.
Yeah. You know,
that's probably the best answer you've gotten yet.
Okay, good. By the end of the night, though, I'd be probably struggling. There'd be some
after the 10th house,
the 10th pour. Like,
the 10th house would be like, this was
7 billion more of these to go. So maybe if they want to take the PG version, I'm a big eggnog fan.
Ooh, maybe you know what you could do? Every 10th house, they have whiskey waiting for you.
There we go. I like that.
It gives you something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Number 2, how good are you at wrapping presents?
Oh, obviously I'm the best.
Really?
No.
Hook, line, and sinker. Got it.
Yeah. Got your beat right there. No, I have wrapped many a crappy present in my day. But hey, you know what? If they get covered, they get covered. And that's.
Are you more of a gift bag, throw it in there you don't have to...
A little parchment paper and call it a day.
The problem I have is the eye test, because you put the present in there, you got the paper, and you got to figure out, how I can't do that. I don't have the eye for it.
That's true. That's why I just throw the present in the bottom and stuff as much paper in there as I can, and then we're good.
Then you're good. And the fun is digging it out.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the experience.
Yeah.
Number 3, you can spend Christmas anywhere in the world. Where would it be? We're talking a 48-hour Christmas Eve to Christmas Day, all your friends and family there with you.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a great question.
Thank you.
I would have to say, in my opinion, when it's time for Christmas, you want Christmas-like things, such as here, right, in the snowy wilderness.
In the snowy wilderness.
I would much prefer, I would prefer that snowy wilderness. Ideally, it would be somewhere that I could wake up and go deer hunting in the morning and then hang with my family later. So,
like European, maybe?
No, well, my fondest Christmas memories all happen in Kentucky, where my dad's family's from.
Oh.
So, I would be in butt crack Kentucky, hunting deer in the morning and doing Christmas at night.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That is great.
Yeah.
Cool. Like I guess Kentucky gets pretty dang cold.
It gets pretty cold. Well, compared to
where we're
Baton
used
Rouge,
to be.
yeah, where we're normally at.
Normally.
Yeah.
We can't say that now.
Right. But they have real snow. Real snow is cool.
The real snow is cool, and can't go wrong there.
Can't go wrong.
What is your favorite ornament on your family's Christmas tree?
Oh. My honest answer is that I wouldn't know, because we break them about 15 times a year. So I don't think any of them have survived.
Is there one you can remember at least?
I think we got my dad like a grumpy elf one, because he's like a grumpy man. I think it'd have to be something like that. Oh, you know what? I'd have to say this is one that has survived mostly. I think it's only a little bit torn up. Instead of putting a star on top of the tree, we would always put an angel, because stereotypical Catholic family.
As you do.
But this angel that we had was just like the ugliest freaking angel ever. Like, she was very unfortunate looking. I know angels are genderless, so I'm sorry that I just said she, but she was unfortunate looking.
Well, Hallmark cremated a she through its ornament creation.
Of course.
That poor angel. Number 5. Is there something about the Christmas season or like the culture that most people love, but you're not really a fan of? Particularly like maybe candy canes or like Christmas music.
There's got to be something. Because I love Christmas music. I love candy. Hallmark movies are stupid. Now, look, here's the thing, though, is I love stupid movies.
Right.
For the sake of making fun of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even know if that can be my answer. What do I hate about Christmas? that's such a...
Well, not like Christmas. But it's stuff like, I love eggnog. Well, I don't really.
I love eggnog.
I've never tried eggnog. I need to.
Oh, dude,
I know.
on.
Maybe this year I'll do it.
This year's the year.
This year's the year. I'll man up and...
You know what?
What you
I
got?
have my answer.
What is it?
Elf on a frickin' Shelf.
Kind of creepy, dude.
So creepy.
Right.
Who thought of that? We already have a large red man that breaks into everyone's house at night.
No,
you don't need
a smaller.
You don't need a smaller green man who just watches you from different places on different days. It doesn't make sense.
Staring at you.
It doesn't make sense. And you know what? I believed in that thing too. I really did.
I didn't know about it till like I was in like high school. I didn't even know that was a thing. I don't know where my family was because like that's just crazy. I feel like I missed like an entire part of like everyone's childhood that like I never got to even like I don't even know about. You know?
Yeah.
It's like learning that like baseball's a thing.
Yeah.
It's like everyone was playing it when you were a kid, but like you didn't even know it existed. Something like
you
that.
hit that ball with that stick. That sounds fun.
So I'm guessing you have had a pet or have a pet. Do they have their own stocking?
Yes, of course they do. Definitely. I have a dog, Charlie. I had a dog, Max, and they both had stockings, in which we dressed them up like different things. Last year they were reindeer.
Oh,
it's cute.
That is adorable.
It's
so
really cute.
what does the stocking get filled with? Treats, I'm guessing.
Yeah, just like a bone typically. And we pulled the bone out and we're like, oh, look, it's a bone. And they're like, oh, the same one I got last year. And we're like, yeah, but you're a dog, so you don't know any better. And they're like, yeah, that's right.
I forgot.
And then that's it. And they go about their day.
Man, Christmas made right there.
I know.
All right, next question. What is a present you wanted as a kid, but you never got to receive?
Oh.
Even if you got it like later on.
Yeah, easy. Easy.
Really?
Well, I knew, obviously, that Santa Claus existed as a kid, right? Mm-hmm. And I knew that he could make anything.
Right.
So I'd write him letters, and I asked him specifically for an everything machine. That is a machine that you pull one lever, and it gives you whatever you want.
See, and you didn't get it, right?
And I never did.
What?
I know. How crazy is that?
That's not fair.
How crazy is that?
And like that's all you want. You're probably like, I just want this.
No, it's all I wanted. That was really it. I was like, Mom and Dad, look, I'm just going to ask him for one present, and I know he'll say yes. And of course, he wrote me back in handwriting that was much similar to my mom's, which was peculiar.
Interesting.
But he wouldn't give me my everything machine. I know. I also asked for a moped at one point in my life. He wouldn't give me that either because he was concerned about my safety, which I was confused about because I was like, Santa,
you don't got to worry about it after.
I don't know you that well, you know?
Like, you give the moped, you don't have to worry about whatever happens on that moped. Your job is done.
Your job is to make the moped, Santa Claus. You and your elf slave labors. Make it happen.
Well, maybe you'll get a moped eventually. Number 9, do you own a ugly Christmas sweater?
No, but I own an ugly Christmas tie that plays music. Yeah.
Like, it's like a little button, you press it and...
Yeah. It's a little reindeer who's like dressing up a Christmas tree.
That is cool.
And it's pretty cool. You hit the button, it plays a song.
Do you know that song?
Yeah. It was, I
didn't mean to do this to you.
Oh, no, it's okay, because it's very important that you know.
For the cat.
It's Let's Dance by David Bowie.
Is it really?
No.
I'd be like, that's the best tie ever.
I hate that song. That's why I said it.
Let's Dance.
Oh, I hate it. No, it just played like a Rudolph or something like that.
Cool.
But the thing is, I wore it to my 8th grade dance.
Did you have a Christmas dance?
We had a Christmas dance in 8th grade, and awesome. I wore it as I wore it under this sweater vest that I wore, this ugly sweater vest. It was awesome. And I would walk up to these girls, right? Because I was a big flirt back in the day.
Oh,
Not
okay.
really. I was just a nerd. But I would walk up to these girls, who were my friends, by the way. I wasn't just like macking on random girls. And I would say, with a dead straight face, I'd look them dead in the eye and say, "Want to cut a rug?" Which is to dance, right?
Correct.
And then I would like just do like the twist in front of them with like a stare down, just like that.
Like the chubby checker twist?
Yeah, and that's it. And then they would they would be paralyzed in fear, and then I would slowly start to lift up my sweater vest and then play the song on the tie, because I was wearing the tie.
So how long did it take you to come up with this plan?
It was very much a natural thing to me. Like I think I was born with the plan in mind.
Well, did it work?
Oh, absolutely,
Okay.
obviously.
Perfect. Glad to hear they had a 100% success rate. Number 10, Christmas Midnight Mass. Something you take part in, or are you more of a Christmas Eve type guy?
We are a Christmas morning family, and have
Ooh.
always been. However, I would say that we have grown in our family faith life over the past 3 years a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We're not a new Catholic family, but we're somewhat a new Catholic family, you know?
Right.
And I think in the future, when I have my own family, if that's what the Lord desires to give me, then that would be something that I would probably drag my kids to and watch them sleep through. Because I think it would be cool.
That would be. I know my poor mother, my brother was an altar server in 5th grade.
Yeah.
And got assigned to Midnight Mass.
Of course.
And it was just like here we go.
Here we go.
And just it's all good till you get there. You're like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel tired.
This
and
is
Mass
it.
hasn't started yet.
Yeah. And it's 2 hours. That's funny.
Maybe someday I can join that tradition as well. Number 11. What is a unique family tradition that you celebrate for the Christmas season?
Yeah. One unique family tradition is that we I'll give you an old one and then a new one. One unique one was how we would not eat breakfast before Mass because we would be so busy doing our presents that we would go to Mass, and then having not eaten breakfast, you would kneel for a long time and then you would pass out because yeah.
Family tradition?
More like thing that I did. Yeah, ambulance showed up to the church.
No way, really?
Priest called me out in the middle of Mass during intentions.
Really?
It was a whole thing. Oh yeah, I was in 8th grade. I had just gotten my first Yamaha performance keyboard. That was when I was playing keys in my little young band. So I was so pumped about it. I just didn't eat breakfast.
You're just playing the entire time.
Now we do our presents after we go to Mass because once again, new formed Catholic family.
So this is the same 8th grade Ferg who just a week ago was doing
Cutting
the rugs.
I was cutting rugs and then the rug cut me.
8th grade was
Pretty
just
much.
the eventful.
It was
Christmas for you.
Yeah, it was a lot. There was a lot going on there. So that's one, and then the other one. A lot of our family traditions revolve around food, which I'm not complaining about.
Right.
But we would make this Kentucky dessert called Buckeyes. Really, they're bourbon balls, but we'd make them without the bourbon, so they're called Buckeyes. And essentially, it's take Reese's peanut butter, peanut butter, powdered sugar, and butter. Mixed in the correct amount, but it's way better than Reese's peanut butter because it's not dry like Reese's is. And you just make a big ball out of it, like a golf ball size, and then you dip half of it in chocolate and let it dry. And they're it's like a Reese's, but from heaven. Amazing.
So is this
Amazing.
From a Kentucky area? Is that kind of where you guys?
Yeah, because Buckeyes are little things that grow on trees. Up
Gotcha.
there. Yeah, not the peanut butter. The peanut butter doesn't grow on trees.
Oh, the peanut butter doesn't grow. Okay, I was about to say Kentucky must be.
It must be like Candyland. No, it's just the brown dipped in the chocolate it looks like a Buckeye.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so
I need to try one.
family tradition.
All right, 12th question. What is one of the best gifts you have ever received? I guess that Yamaha keyboard.
That is a big one. Yeah.
I know the best is a hard one. So what is one?
That is a hard one. All right, I'm going to make everyone go, "Aw," right now. The
I'm
gift
ready.
of my life, every single day that I receive from the Lord. There we go. What is it? But I guess if I'm just giving a standard old Christmas one, Was that a Christmas gift? I think it was. My great uncle died a few years ago, and he had a pretty extensive guitar collection. It all went to my grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
My grandfather, for Christmas one year, decided to give me one of them. So it's like a family heirloom kind of thing.
Oh,
really
wow.
cool. And it is my 2002. It's 02? Yeah, it's 02. Gibson Memphis ES335, like arch top, right? Flame top red, like a double or AAA flame. It's just gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Is it more of a looking at guitar?
Oh no, it is my favorite sound. Actually, my favorite player, Marcus King, plays that guitar.
Oh,
and
wow.
so like generates my favorite sound ever. And here's the thing. Here's what's really cool. I was doing the research on it just to like see like what about it. Because I've got all the, like, I'm the second owner, right? So it was bought from the shop. And I was doing all the research. It came off the production line on June 19th, 2002. June 19th is my birthday.
What?
So, pretty cool gift.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, pretty cool gift.
That is an awesome Christmas. So you still play it all the time?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, whenever I can. It stays at home because I'm too scared to bring it here.
That's where most of my instruments stay.
Yeah. And I only gig with it if I've played the venue before and I know what it's like. Because otherwise, I'm too scared to do that.
Yeah, I don't blame you there.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, I actually have a bonus question for you.
Ooh,
I kind of
all right.
kept that in the dark.
Wow.
This is kind of to see, how well you celebrate the holiday. Where you're at.
All right.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
I've never seen Die Hard.
It's okay. You're not. I think most of the podcasts have. So the whole argument is what kind of makes a Christmas movie? Because the base criteria Die Hard kind of falls into.
Yeah.
But some people are like, ooh, that's not
Does
enough.
it really? In what
so
way?
it's like it takes place during Christmas time.
Okay.
Christmas music is played at one point.
Then it's a Christmas movie, in my opinion.
Right there.
Yeah.
Right then.
Christmas music, you're done.
Okay. Well, I think we got his answer. Yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. So that's it. That is the 12 plus 1 questions of Christmas. Hopefully those weren't too hard-hitting for you. Hopefully.
They've affected me deeply.
Well, we still got the rest of the podcast to get through.
Nice.
So we're going to take a quick little break. Probably go make some sugar cookies if you're all right with that.
Oh, of course. And we could have a little snowball fight as well.
You know what? We got time.
Yeah.
We got time. So we'll be right back with the rest of episode 6 of the 12 podcast of Christmas. Welcome back, everybody, to the 6th episode of the 12 podcast of Christmas. We're back with my very good friend,
Mr. Andrew Ferguson, myself.
I have been so bad. I just thought whenever I leave that blank, people would automatically... I think there's been one episode where there hasn't been just a silence of the guest waiting for me to introduce them.
I just forgot. And it's also funny because it's like almost you're expecting them to say, like, me!
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make things awkward if I did. But we just got done with our snowball fight. Ferg won, of course.
Well, yeah, that's just because when I turn sideways, you can't see me anymore.
That's true. I was running around. I couldn't.
Yeah.
But when he unloads, have you seen Elf? It's just like that, where it was just... It was absurd. I was kind of scared. I'm like, Ferg, please, you gotta stop. I have a family. I want to make it to Christmas.
I saw tears in his eyes and I decided to let up.
But we're back now. I got all the bruises taken care of, and we're going to continue on to our next 2 parts of the podcast. And the second part, as some of you know, I create a little game, a little trial, I would say, for each guest, and it's I made it specially for them. So for Ferg's a very, very great musician. I know you would be like, aw, shucks, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Aw, shucks.
I'm going to say it anyway.
Okay.
So, for this one, since you're a fan of music, you dabble, I got a little trivia for you. I have a list of artists, and you have to guess, have they made a Christmas album or not?
Okay.
So
I love it.
So a lot of artists have made a Christmas song.
Of course.
But the question is, have they made
The
an
question's
entire album?
Okay, I'm there.
So I got a good bit. I got about 20 artists.
Okay.
We're just gonna go.
All right.
You can use like reasoning. You can kind of like figure it out. So you ready to get started?
I'm so ready.
The Beach Boys.
The Beach Boys. The Beach Boys. The Beach Boys definitely made a Christmas album.
They absolutely did make a Christmas album. CeeLo Green.
Oh, CeeLo seems like a real festive kind of guy. I'm gonna say yes.
CeeLo Green did make a Christmas album.
I'm so good.
Green Day.
Oh my, Green Day. Shoot. No, he's too angry.
They didn't make a Christmas
They can't be happy. No Christmas album.
Make a Christmas album. Fall Out Boy.
Fall Out Boy, I want to say did make a Christmas album.
Sadly, they did not make a Christmas album. That's alright, we got a lot. You could redeem yourself. Weezer.
Weezer definitely made a Christmas album.
They made 2 Christmas albums.
Yes! Okay, I knew that.
Weird Al Yankovic. Middle school legend.
Had to have made a Christmas album.
He did not.
What?
He made a Christmas song.
No way.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Okay, wait. Based on the fact that like he would not necessarily keep a theme going for a while, but would certainly just change it up song to song. Mm-hmm. I could understand that. Maybe.
Yeah. He's made maybe like 2 Christmas songs, but like not an album. Crazy. Yeah. I would still listen to a Weird Al Christmas album though.
I would. Weird Al, if you're listening to this,
if you're listening to our podcast,
which obviously you probably are.
Who isn't?
Who isn't listening to our podcast? Weird Al, I just know when you put your Christmas album out, my ears will be attentive.
And we can help if needed.
Absolutely.
We'll provide instrument skills.
I'll play any instrument you want as long as it's the triangle.
Bob Dylan.
I want to say that Bob Dylan made a Christmas album.
He did make a Christmas album.
Gosh.
Good you saw through his lies. He probably tried to convince you like, no, Ferg, I would not do that. Bob Dylan did make one. James Brown.
I couldn't see any Christmas song being sung in a James Brown voice. I'm going to go no.
Sorry, James Brown. It was like a very funky Christmas.
No way!
Yeah.
I will be up in that later, for sure.
Rock group Styx.
Wow. Were people making Christmas albums in the late 70s, 80s? No.
Correct. Styx has not made a Christmas album. Hanson. From the hit song Bop.
What the hell? Let's just say yeah.
They did. They did make a Christmas album. Bowling for Soup.
Bowling for Soup definitely made a Christmas album.
They sure did make a Christmas album. King of Pop, Michael Jackson.
The King of Pop is because he made so many songs about love and affection and togetherness. He made a Christmas album.
He sadly did not make a Christmas album. He did help with like Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Michael,
and all that.
Michael, what were you doing?
This one may give you trouble. Twisted Sister.
I'm so inclined to say no, but I will fight that urge and I will just. Okay, here's my thought process. I think no, so I'm answering yes.
Twisted Sister did make a Christmas album.
Awesome.
Another one you got to add to your list.
I need to use that on tests more often. Just put what I don't think.
Hopefully this is teaching you a lot about your collective reasoning.
Yeah. Maybe I'll pass engineering that way.
Dr. John.
I have a Dr. John signed picture in my room, by the way.
Well,
if you didn't know that.
I did not know that. He is a legend.
Yeah. He he passed in June-ish?
Yeah.
He signed about 50 pictures, about 50 like frame pictures before he passed. I have one of them in my room.
Hey, how'd you get it?
My dad ended up with it somehow.
Interesting.
I think it was for one of the restaurants or something.
Interesting.
But yeah. So
legend.
Yeah, pretty cool. Dr. John, I'm inclined to say that he definitely made a Christmas album.
Sadly, Dr. John was not able to make a Christmas album.
Oh my, that's a loss.
I agree.
That's a loss.
1970s British punk band The Ramones.
No way.
No, they didn't.
No way. Okay, good. Okay. Whew.
Piano Man John Legend. I tricked you. You thought I was going to go with Joe.
I did.
But
I did.
John Legend does play the piano.
He
so.
does. I would call him a piano man. John Legend is such an R&B fool. He had to have made a Christmas album.
He did.
I believe that.
All right, the next three. This is kind of the crazy corner.
Okay.
The 1970 New York Giants.
No, I mean, it's not a musical group, so I'm going to go with no.
They released Frosty the Snowman in 1970 as a promotional CD.
Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, well, I'll just go against what I think now.
So this is an actual group. It's the Walmart Associate Choir.
I have listened to that Christmas album. You're not fooling me there. That one, everyone listening, if you haven't listened to that album...
I can't believe that didn't get past you.
No, not a chance, dude. Great cover art for it, by the way, too.
That's why we don't have any checkout lanes open. They're too busy recording out.
Making their mixtape. So anyone listening to this who has not yet heard the Walmart Associates Christmas album, bless your ears today. After you finish this podcast, bless the Lord and bless your ears. Listen to that album. Pray with that album.
Next one, Pope Benedict XVI.
Okay, please no.
No, he didn't.
Okay, good.
We got 3 more left. Let's see if you can finish strong.
I'll finish strong here.
Good Charlotte. This is the anthem. Throw all your hands up.
This is another one that I'm thinking no, and I'm saying yes.
It's no.
Oh,
Good Charlotte.
Oh,
has done a good thing.
Charlotte, you've done me wrong.
Lionel Richie.
I want to say yes for Lionel Richie. Yeah.
Final artist.
Whew.
Smash Mouth.
I have got to say yes for Smash Mouth.
They do indeed.
Yes.
It's called The Gift of Rock.
Of course it is. Yes.
Smash Mouth does indeed. So let's go over. You have. Wow, you did pretty good actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of all those. That's pretty. That's less than half. So you did. You got about a C.
Okay, nice. Good.
You passed.
All right. Hey, you know what? As far as mechanical engineering goes, that's what we're shooting for, baby.
You might have a
We're
future.
just passing.
Yeah, there you go. You got to keep moving. So the next little game, you get a choice between the two. I've been kind of workshopping a lot of different ideas here. So you have a choice between guessing some Christmas world records, or doing Christmas Would You Rather.
Oh, wow. I'm going to have to say Christmas Would You Rather.
Christmas Would You Rather?
Yeah.
A classic.
Yeah.
Does your family prefer a real Christmas tree or an artificial Christmas tree?
Absolutely real. That's just not even a question. If you prefer an artificial Christmas tree, you can leave this podcast now. I'm kidding, don't.
Please, finish off.
Please stay.
We need the AdSense.
But here's the thing. Like, if you didn't wake up early one morning and go with your dad or your mom or your whoever or yourself to the Christmas tree area in your town and pick one out, search around for hours, which is unneeded because they all almost look the same.
Yeah.
And you pick one and they chop it for you and you carry it into your house and your hands
do
are
that
full
little
of
ring thing and it gets
that. And your hands are full of like
sappy goodness.
Sappy goodness. It never comes off. You smell amazing. What's the point? You know?
I agree.
I think the best part of the Christmas tree is how it smells.
I agree.
And if you have an artificial one, you're really missing out.
Yeah. And then you got the people who try to put the smell like with the bottle. You can't do that.
No,
You can't do that.
You need
Get out of here with that.
Get out of here with that. That's my thought.
So, Elf or A Christmas Story?
I have only seen A Christmas Story 1 or 2 times. I've seen Elf 1 or 2,000 times. I'm going Elf. Big Will Ferrell kind of
You're
guy.
part of the Elf fandom.
Yeah, and look, I get it. every white girl and their mom is like, oh, Elf, the Christmas, Elf. Shut up. I get it. It's so basic. But you know what? It's freaking Elf.
It's Elf.
You know?
See, that's our Christmas story. Because, like, all our parents grew up with
a Christmas story.
We got Elf.
I'm
okay with that.
Yeah. And wait, but I'll throw a third bonus one in there.
Throw me a bone.
I argue for these every time because I grew up on those Christmas claymations, like the Kris Kringle one.
Oh, Rudolph and all that.
Yeah, Rudolph is one of them, or like the one with the he's Mr. Heat Miser, he's Mr. Sun. You know that one?
Yeah,
dude, those things, like terribly made movies. Love them to death.
Are those top tier?
Top tier for me.
S tier.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, love those to death. Bonus content.
Number 3. Would you rather gingerbread or sugar cookies? Even though we're eating some sugar cookies here.
Right, that we just made at your cabin.
At my cabin in the wintry forest. I mean, I could have made gingerbread, but you never really spoke up. I know it's out of being a good guest, but if you had a choice between...
Yeah. I gotta say I'm a gingerbread kind of guy for the holidays specifically. Because, like, honestly, the rest of the year, anytime else, I just want to pound those little Pillsbury cookies that come on the sheet with the little, like, thing on them, like the Halloween ones, where you eat half of the dough before it goes in, and then the other half you come out and you eat it before it's, like, at a normal temperature.
It's about like a timid experience.
Yeah, right.
Because you eat it so quickly.
Right. So, but during the holiday season, I gotta have some spice in my life. You know, gotta spice it up.
I agree.
So, I'm going gingerbread.
Some gingerbread, not a bad choice. Are you more of a fan of a white elephant gift exchange or a Secret Santa gift exchange?
White elephant's just like Secret Santa when it's known, right?
So white elephant's kind of where it's like you got like a gift of like a pile of gifts, and everyone takes a turn like getting a gift, opening it, and then people have the opportunity to steal that.
Oh,
gift.
the steal thing.
Yeah.
Oh, the Secret Santa.
There's a lot of different like names for it.
Yeah. I like the white elephant one. I would call it Dirty Santa. That's what we call it. Yeah. My family, when we would get together for Christmas, we would do Dirty Santa. The adults would, and they would get each other like weird gifts.
Or were they inappropriate gifts?
Well, occasionally, yeah. But sometimes they're just like weird,
absurd.
Just like a bag of like a gas station pickle or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like strange things. But then sometimes it was like fuzzy handcuffs. That's always fun. So.
Oh, Christmas. The joys you bring.
Oh gosh. So yeah, so I enjoy the game. I think it's fun.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah.
Number 5, would you rather only eat holiday food or watch only holiday movies? So by holiday food, it's kind of the stuff you'd find at your family's like Christmas gathering.
Gosh, that's a question. Am I just eating regular food if I'm watching holiday movies?
Yeah, if you choose only holiday movies, you can only watch holiday related movies, but you're allowed to have any food you want.
Okay.
But if you eat only holiday movies, you can watch any movies you want. For the rest of your life.
For the rest of my life.
Mm.
I see. Oh gosh, no, I gotta say holiday food.
You couldn't keep watching all those Christmas movies.
No, and I love them, man.
But that's their place.
I would implode.
Yeah.
I would implode.
I feel you.
But based on our earlier definition of what makes a Christmas movie,
you got a lot of choices.
We got choices. We could expand that. But I've got to say holiday food because I love holiday food so much anyway. So
good to hear.
Yeah.
Number 6. Would you rather have a week off of school for snow or an extra week of summer vacation?
I'm going to say week off of school for snow because that would imply that I had snow, which is cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, no one ever said that. No one implied that we're we're usually in the South. We're not here.
Usually in the South, yeah. Right. That would imply that snow was there. And so I would take that. And also, like, I hate school, but I don't hate school that much. Like, at least you're with your friends. So when summer comes to an end, I'm always like, whatever.
I'm ready to see my friends again.
Yeah.
So an extra week would just kind of delay that a bit.
I'll take the snow break. That'd be cool.
Number 7. I think you're going to enjoy this question.
Okay.
Would you rather go to a Christmas party with Keanu Reeves or Danny DeVito?
can I fight Danny DeVito while I'm there?
You go as Fritz, but he hears from another person that you're talking bad about him when you actually weren't. Yeah. But it leads to an altercation. So yes, you have to defend yourself.
I'm going Danny DeVito.
You just really want to get in a fight with Danny DeVito?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I'll lose, but I'm going to do it.
He'll say like lines from Hercules while he does it.
I didn't know that was him until this year. I really didn't.
Would you rather be an actor in a mall Santa display, which could be Santa or like one of those elves,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Or be any character in the nativity play?
I feel like you're trying to. That's a lowball question right there, because you want to guilt me into being a good person and saying nativity play.
I haven't guilted you yet. But we've got a wide array of answers from this question.
I'm going mall Santa display,
and
I'm going elf, because I want to be the guy that picks up the kids and puts them on Santa's lap, but I want to whisper something like way offbeat into their ears, like every time.
Just give me an example. Hi, I'm ready to see Santa.
Okay, kid. You pick him up, and you're like, that guy's gonna break into your house in 2 weeks, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like,
and you haven't got time to ask questions. It's already on Santa's lap.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, or like, well, what's the? That's the word. Just like, most elves are cannibals. Or something like that. You know.
If I weren't one of the elves, I'd totally be like the unenthusiastic one, like welcome to Santa's magical wonderland.
Yeah.
You know. So I think I could see you with the pep needed for it. When you're not whispering off-brand things to say to the children. Number 9. We kind of talked about this kind of cereal with eggnog. Or a candy cane sandwich.
Oh, obviously cereal with eggnog.
Does that sound good to you?
Depending on the cereal, I want to say yes.
You get the pick.
You know,
you're more of a Honey Nut Cheerios guy.
I'm a big honey bunches of oats guy, and I think some eggnog would kill it with that. I think you could do it. I think you need a blender cereal to offset the sweetness of the eggnog. But I think if we're trying to crunch through candy canes in between soft white bread, I'm going to be very upset.
Yeah, I totally cop cereal with eggnog. I'd cop that.
Yeah.
Would you rather have permanent elf ears or a shiny red nose?
Oh, gosh. Oh, no. That's a terrible question. I'd say the elf ears would be, like, less distracting, probably. But the shiny red nose would be so useful in so many situations.
No flashlights ever.
Yeah, you know? Like, hey, where's Ferg? Here I am, you know?
I can see you're like in a big crowd, just like, I don't see him.
Yeah.
A red flashing light.
Yeah. Or like concert, everybody's like waving their lighter or their phone light. I'm just waving my head back and forth. You know?
That works perfectly.
Yeah.
Number 11. Would you rather meet Frosty the Snowman or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Have a nice conversation. Maybe get coffee with him.
I would meet Frosty, and I would pull out a hairdryer just to see if he would get nervous.
Just knowing that you have the power to decide his fate?
Yeah, exactly. It's resting my hands. And also, here's my question about Frosty the Snowman. Frosty, if you're listening, I'm calling you out for being a fraud.
Oh, we're spilling tea here.
All right. How he had a what was it, corn cob pipe?
Yeah.
How did you smoke, Frosty? How did you smoke? That's hot, all right? You would just melt your face right off.
Let's talk about the fact he doesn't have lungs either.
He doesn't have lungs. He's got no internal organs.
He's fake.
He's fake. Yeah.
Cancel. Let's cancel.
We are canceling Frosty the Snowman.
Hashtag cancel Frosty the Snowman. Cancel culture hasn't gone far enough. We need to...
Frosty just got pulled in.
Forget Ariana Grande. Forget all of them. Frosty's the next target. Number 12. Would you rather spend an hour untangling Christmas lights or an hour Black Friday shopping?
Ooh. I inevitably step on Christmas lights every time, so I've got to say Black Friday shopping because I don't want to be cleaning glass all the time.
So this is usually for people who haven't really gone through the little game with music we've done before. But would you rather listen to a Christmas album made by new metal band Korn or Smash Mouth?
Oh, that's hard.
You're one of the few people who knows who Korn is.
Yeah.
I think 2 people have known Korn so far.
Dude, I love Smash Mouth and I think they're hilarious and fun. But I am so intrigued as to what Korn would produce. I have to say Korn.
Korn.
I have to know.
I think you're the first person to say Korn.
Yes.
So high five there.
Wonderful.
All right, we got 2 more left. Would you rather never listen to Christmas music ever again, or have to listen to former Beatle Paul McCartney's 1970 Christmas hit, Wonderful Christmas Time, 5 times a day for the rest of your life? After you're done listening to that song 5 times, you can listen to whatever you want.
What was the first premise? What was the
no
first
Christmas
option?
music ever again.
Oh gosh. That also implies like no Christmas movies, right?
Well, let's say it's one of those universes where like every time a Christmas music is played, your mind just blanks it out. You can't.
That's the thing, because Wonderful Christmas Time is the worst. And Paul,
the moon is bright. The feeling's up.
I can't. I have to say, I'd never listen to Christmas music again.
Couldn't do
I'm
it.
sorry, Paul.
I mean, Band on the Run was good, right?
Oh, yeah.
But we'll just keep Wonderful Christmas Time out of the equation. You got 1 question left. Would you rather travel through a candy cane forest or a sea of swirly, whirly gumdrops?
Oh. Dang. I like candy canes, but I love gumdrops. Big time.
So swirly, whirly?
I'm going swirly, whirly gumdrops.
Gotcha.
100%.
Cool. Well, that is the Christmas Would You Rather.
Awesome.
Hopefully, some of those I could tell you were like...
Yeah, no, I'm
struggling with.
Those are difficult questions. Those are things that we can ponder, for sure.
That's more of like, a philosophy major type.
Yeah, I'm going to have to pray about a lot of them. Certainly.
Well, that's great. So we are done with the second part of this podcast. We're going to take a quick little break because we got to light up the fire. Because it's time for the final fireside chat, which is how we wrap up every podcast. So let's get the logs out.
Yeah.
Let's light up the fire, and we'll be back after a few short moments.
All right.
So I was like telling her, like, I get it, you really want the icy, but like you can't afford it. You only have 4. Oh, hey everybody, we didn't see you here. We were just talking about something that happened to Ferg the other day.
Right, yeah.
We can't get into that just yet.
No, not at all. Yeah.
But welcome everyone to the final part of episode 6 of the 12 Podcasts at Christmas. We're back with Andrew Ferguson.
Myself, yeah.
Himself. And we're by the fire. It is the final fireside chat. You feel toasty?
It's so warm.
I see you got the marshmallow roasting over.
Yes, my marshmallow. Yes, that is my marshmallow there.
I would prefer you didn't put it on a wooden ruler, though.
I prefer it that way, just so I know how long to keep it on for.
That's a good tool. That's a good measurement tool right there. So we're back. We're drinking hot cocoa. We're in our wool socks by the fire, roasting marshmallows, and just talking about Christmas. We're kind of wrapping things up here. So this is how we end every episode. We just kind of, put in our final thoughts. And we've talked a lot about Christmas past and, our experience in the past. But let's talk about the future. So, it looks like it's ready. You could, pull it in now.
Yeah. It's been on long enough.
It's been long. I'll get the fire extinguisher while you answer the question.
Nice.
But, what are your plans for this Christmas? You got any plans for the holiday as well as the break?
Oh, yes. I plan to do nothing.
Nothing?
Yes, that is my plan. I do too much of some things throughout the year, so when Christmas time, when break time rolls around, I like to do nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, so I'll play music and
hang with friends and all that?
Hang with friends, cool. Sit at home.
You're not going anywhere?
Am I going somewhere? That's a great question. I think we are maybe doing some sort of a quick family trip somewhere, but that my mom is just going to conjure up out of nowhere.
And everyone get in the car.
Yeah, she's going to tell me the night before, and I'm just going to say, okay, and then that'll be that.
Sounds a lot like my family.
Yeah.
So yeah, just a lot of relaxation. That's always a good way to spend the season.
Sort, yeah.
Absolutely. So is there a gift you're looking forward to the most this Christmas, whether it's tangible or not? I mean, relaxation is definitely one of them.
That's a gift in and of itself. I think this Christmas, I'm going to try to get to physical therapy pretty avidly, so I'll enjoy the gift of a good back. Maybe
there
that'll
you go.
Be nice.
Is your back like a 40-year-old's right now?
Yeah, it's all hunched over for fun, But yeah,
some therapeutic activities.
And also, I think I'm going to hope that old Santa Claus, while he didn't bring me my everything machine that I wanted, I may guilt trip him on that to see if he'll bring me a new mic for some recording.
So the thing is that Santa probably doesn't read letters as much as he listens to podcasts.
That's true. Santa, if you're here, which I know you are.
They have Wi-Fi up there.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Santa, if you're listening, I really want a condenser mic to finish recording parts of my band's new EP that, if any of you are listening to now, should be dropping hopefully pretty soon. So you guys can go check that out on Spotify.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Just search the Late Nites and look for our ugly faces. Yeah.
Well, I will definitely be listening for one.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
So we got one more question. What is your favorite Christmas memory? Or one of your favorite Christmas memories?
Okay. This is not a particular event, but growing up every year, we'd wake up in the morning, do our house Christmas, whatever we had to do, go to Mass, come home, and then we would change, pack up, and my whole family would go to my grandpa's house. And just the sheer joy of being able to be there in the presence of so many people who love me, to spend time with them, to cut up with my cousins, to share a meal, to break bread together, to be in that environment for an entire day every single year was something that I would look forward to for weeks, months in advance, to be with my family, to be with people who I could just share that love with. So less of a specific memory, a specific occurrence, and more of a reflection on a space that I really love to be in.
That's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. So I think that's the end of our podcast. We spent a lot of time talking about Christmas. We had a great time. I hope you've had an excellent time.
Oh, I had a wonderful time.
A wonderful Christmas time.
Simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
Are you referencing former Beatles, Paul McCartney's 1970 hit Wonderful Christmas Time?
Well, what else would I be referencing? What else is it worth it to reference?
So finally, would you like to give a shout out to anyone in particular? Maybe your little group that you're in? Who was that again?
Sure. So I'll repeat that one real quick. If you guys haven't heard us live yet, or hopefully our EP will be out now, but my little rock band called the Late Nites. You can check us out on hopefully Spotify by this point, or very soon, or on Instagram at Nights Late. You just take the Late Nights and then you put them backwards.
Oh,
Nights
I
Late.
just got that.
Yeah, isn't it wonderful?
I just got that.
Yeah,
That's
it's not
fun.
like Nights Late to be like edgy or something like that. But yeah,
you don't want to go with that vibe.
Yeah. So yeah, give us a follow. We have a good time. If you ever get the chance to come see us live, come on. I'll pull you on stage, probably.
Just let them know.
Yeah.
Just let the band know.
Yeah. There's a shout out. I'd like to shout out my family, my two dogs, Charlie and Kate. Charlie is a little mutt terrier. Kate's my little sister. Nick Bellingham, just because.
He gave you a shout out too.
No way!
He absolutely did.
Oh, the love.
Did you? That connectivity. I love it. You gotta listen to his episode, man.
I definitely will. And final shout out, Wendy Williams, just for doing what you do.
She does do things.
Yeah, she does.
So would you like to wish the audience a Merry Christmas? Give some holiday wishes their way?
Audience, I wish you guys the merriest of Christmas. I hope and pray that you hold the Lord close to you this Christmas, and that He holds you close as well, and that you get to share that love with those around you. And I pray that it's restful for you. So, Merry Christmas, guys.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ferg, for joining us. And as we are going away, you have one final choice, and that is, what Christmas song should we end this podcast on? I have a extensive collection of Christmas records right here.
Wow.
And I got every Christmas song. Is there one in particular you'd like for me to put on the player as we finish our hot chocolate?
Wow. I have to say, Here Comes Santa Claus, Trap Remix.
Oh, actually, my God, this is the 1970 re-release. So, putting it on the player now, and that's a good song.
Wow.
That's a good song. Once again, thank you guys so much for listening. Join us next time for special guest Taylor Luke.
Wow.
On December 13th. He'll be episode 7. It'll be a very good time. He'll probably have a lot to say.
He'll have a lot to say.
I'm very interested.
Bonus shout out, Taylor Luke. Love you, buddy.
So, once again, thank you, Andrew, for joining us. Thank you all for listening to episode 6. We're in the final half now of this little experience, so we're going to finish strong. And happy holidays, everyone, and we'll see you next time.
Boys and girls again. Hear those sleigh bells jingle, jangle. Oh, what a beautiful sight. So jump in bed and cover your head, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight.